Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you're all well today. And if you've had an hangover, got over it. It's January the 1st, so 2022, here we come. Let's go for it strong, eh? If you're here, thanks for watching. If you're vegan, awesome. If you're doing Veganuary, excellent. Give it a go if it's your first one. This is basically a quick celebration of doing 2 years vegan for me. 2 years today I started. 2 little mishaps along the way. I ordered a coffee in the first month or two, and I forgot to ask for oat milk, so they put normal milk in. And my fault, beat myself up quite bad about that, especially as I've spoken to you in the past. I struggled with soya milk, so whenever I have coffee, it's always coconut milk as a last resort, but I can't stand coffee with soya milk. I love it with oat milk though, love it. And a friend who was in a real bad state of mind at the time, not his fault, he made me a cup of tea and put milk in. Couldn't turn around and say, hey, can't drink this. Vegan, mate. I just drank it to being a friend, so I deliberately let that go. So in 2 years, I've not had a gram of meat. The only dairy I've had is the 2 milks. And that's not saying. All I'm saying is, don't beat yourself up. It happens, If someone gave me something and it wasn't vegan, and I asked for vegan, it's not my fault, So I wouldn't. But it hasn't happened, but it could do. So enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey. It's a lifelong journey, isn't it, when you go vegan? So if you're only going to do it for the month, well, fair play to you, you're making the effort, and I really appreciate that as well. So let's leave it there for now. But welcome, thanks for watching, and Happy New Year. Let's go through a few things really quickly. I'll do this before. A few things I'm going to do in the new year. Well, come towards springtime, I'm going to do some guerrilla gardening, plant some trees when the time's right. That might start quicker, but I'm going to do a load of seed planting as well. I had these given to me as a gift a while ago from Kew Gardens, some wild seeds. I'm going to put them somewhere. I had a card with my wallet the other week, the other day, which was a Christmas present, and this little beauty there, it's full of seeds, wild flower seeds. So I'm going to plant that as well. Okay. And then I went around the council do local wild flowers around the parks. And when I've got all the seeds there. I've been collecting them last autumn. When the flowers had gone to seed, I went around and collected a load, dried them out, and I'm going to see how they go. I'm going to do other things, but they're cheap alternatives, so why not do what you can? I'm going to do my bit to there. And then one other thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to do some 30-day challenges. And this one, I'll dedicate this one to Laura Ty, because I watched her do it. I have real problems with my nasal, so I need to clear them. I asked for an Essie pot for Christmas, I never got one, so I'm going to give this a go. It comes with 60 sachets. I got it on Amazon, and you basically fill it with water and put it down your nose, and I'm going to do a video on it. But that's one of the challenges coming up. I will probably use that sooner rather than later, but that's not my January challenge as such at the moment. Another thing is I spend an absolute fortune on coffee. I spend too much on coffee. I have at least 4 cups out a week, sometimes 5, 6. If I'm paying £4 a time, I'm paying mid-20s a week, 52 weeks a year. That's a lot of money on coffee, And quite often I'll message my daughter from going over to walk Digby and say, hey, do you want a coffee? A third of the time she'll say yes. So that time, it's costing me the best part of £8. Well, it's about £7.50 at least £7.50. So £7.50 twice, once a week, and then 4 or 5, £3.95 to £3.75, depending on what I have, whether it's a latte, a flat white, and the oat milk. They all charge extra for the oat milk. I've heard Starbucks don't, but I don't go there at all. I had a lot. What made me realise this was my coffee loyalty cards. I had so many free coffees in December. I used to think it was a perk. I used to save up my loyalty cards and use them all in December. I had so many last year that I couldn't use them all in the 25 days. Well, the 24 days. I get these ones from the coffee roastery in Gloucester, and they give you free coffee. So I've used 2 on that one, but I still got 1 free. The thing I'm not saying is I gave my daughter 2 or 3 of these cards, so she had 9 free coffees because I buy too many coffees. And there's one by the train station in Cheltenham, and I never paid for a coffee in December, and that's a free coffee. That's full. I've got one on the go too. Oh, and I've got another coffee roastery one there with another free one on it. It's stupid, and that's just a few of them. I've got a Costa app. I'm going to stop using these, and to do this, I made a little. You've got to speculate to accumulate sometimes, haven't you? So I have. I hope you like my new wallet. I've got a little short coming on that, and then a review later on. The initials are there. It's made of cork. So at last, being vegan, it took me almost 2 years. before I've got a wallet, but it's not leather. I had an old material. I never got round to it, and I should have earlier. I love this wallet already, but I'm going to do a review on it because I don't know how it's going to go. It could fall apart in a week's time, and I want to. But hey, it's got my initials. Awesome, IRD. That's what you need to know. Reginald is my middle name, in case you were wondering, for password purposes. Yeah, I'll give you that one free. Right, so I was getting that in too soon. So I went and bought myself that and that. I'm going to start making coffee. This is one of those kettles. No, I've got them here, so I'll just do it that way for the suspense. This is the kettle. You put the water in there. So you've got a maximum level in there. You put it on the gas hob. I got gas. You might use electric, but you might. I don't think it works on induction. No. You put the on the hob, and it whistles because it's got the bottoms at the tops. Those cool little things there in it. It makes a noise. Take it off the heat. You weigh your coffee out. You put it in the top there. Oh, do you want to break it? I made of glass, see? So I don't want to break that. Basically, you put your coffee in that bit there. Put that in there. Pour your coffee. And I love oat milk with my coffee. I only 100% oat milk every day. If I can't get oat milk, I do struggle, and I'll use coconut milk. Don't like soy milk in coffee. I don't like oat milk in tea. And yeah, I'm a tea addict, so you know, I'm a coffee addict as well. Just can't afford the coffees that I can tea because tea's a lot cheaper. So I'm going to do something with the coffee making side of things. You know, get down there. I've got a coffee machine. Never use it. Too much of a faff. I've had it for about 6 or 7 years. I've probably had a dozen coffees out of it. Money not well spent. But I might find someone. I might advertise it. Give it away to someone who will use it. I like, you know, I've got a cafetiere, but it's a great big one, and you could get 6 cups of coffee out of it. I'd be buzzing for a week, wouldn't I? So don't. So that's my coffee. I'm rambling on a bit, so let's get on. Another thing I'm going to do is, before I get to my January challenge, is I've been buying a few things here and there, and I'm making a chaos mess around my own. I got myself one of these bad boys. Litter picker. I am sick and to go with the litter picker, the ring, you know, and the big black bag, but I just wonder my cat's going to attack the thing. I'm going to start litter picking. I am sick and tired when I go around Cheltenham and Gloucester and Winchcombe when I see litter everywhere. People are just horrible and they just got no respect, and my cat's going to ruin this, so I'm going to try. All right, just a second. Stay there, Zeus. I'm going to start doing some litter picking. There may be a few challenges involved. Well, I know there are. I'm not going to tell you what, but I'm genuinely doing some good stuff. Doing some planting, some litter picking. So Zeus in the corner there. Please, boy, don't. You know, the camera loves you, but no. Sorry about this. Cats for you, eh? Don't work with pets. Sorry, that's not what they say. They say don't work with animals, don't they? I'm a dog walker, and this bad boy is Zeus. My daughter named him, and his brother is Ty. It's always Zeus that loves the camera. He's a good boy. Aren't you? Apart from he's put his claw at my leg. Right, so I'm going to do a bit of litter picking. There are a couple of challenges I've set myself among others. But now let's get to it. My challenge for January. There are 31 days in January, and all these challenges are 30 days. I woke up this morning. I wasn't feeling it. I had a really late night. 3 o'clock this morning. My dog doesn't like the fireworks. Felt like I was living in Beirut. I've never lived in a war zone. I appreciate that. Please don't think I'm being... Just lots of fireworks, lots of noise, lots of banging until about 1:30 this morning, and that's not fair. My dog doesn't like it, so looking after my dog, and then you've got to unwind and get down. So late night, forgot that I'd set my phone for 7 o'clock, the alarm to go off at 7 o'clock, and I've been in a grumpy, groggy mood all day. Sorry if my daughter ever watches this, she doesn't even know what my channel's called. We went out for brunch this morning. I had a vegan to celebrate my 2 years, and I haven't been on form, so I haven't done the challenge today, but my goal is to wake up tomorrow and do the challenge for 30 days. I can still do 30 days in January because luckily for me there's 31, and I'm going to do 5k a day for 30 days. Actually, Laura, you're an inspiration, girl. Sorry, I shouldn't call you a woman. You are a true inspiration. I'm going to do the 30-day challenge. I know you did this last January, and I'm not trying to steal your fun and just do it here behind. It just so happens it's one of those that I need to do. I've put 3 kilos on since I broke up from work on Christmas Eve. 3 kilos in a week. I need to get back down. I'm still 9 kilos better off than I was. The cat's back again. See. Sorry. still 9 kilos better off than I was this time last year, but putting 3 kilos on is a kick at the backside. It wasn't an hangover before you say anything, because I didn't drink last night. I went and played board games with my daughter, and her fiance had a takeaway. Mine was vegan, and like I said, I was home. I had to drive home, be with my dog. It wasn't a hangover. I just felt groggy. I've done a COVID test. That's the flow, you know, the test you do at home, and it's come back okay. And so my daughter and the fiance have done one today as well. They're all fine as well. So sure, it's just a grumpy, because I'm lack of sleep. The challenge starts tomorrow, 30 days in a row, and I will document it. So I'm accountable for that. Sorry, I've got to watch the cat eat. The cat. This is the third time I've tried to, because the recording's been bad the last two. So I'll leave it there. Please like if you got this far. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Really, and I should point out, 2 years. It's almost coming up to my 2-year anniversary on the YouTube. It will be in March. At the moment, I'm on 476. I wish I shouldn't say it like that, shouldn't I? I'm on 456 subscribers, and thank you all 456 of you that have subscribed. Really appreciate it. So life's a journey, so it's going to take as long as it takes, isn't it? But you know, please, if you've got this far, subscribe. It helps me, you know. I really do appreciate it. Take care and stay safe, but more important, just take care and stay safe. Yeah, I should say it like that. And please feel free to comment, and I will respond as long as I can read, because I do get some comments when I do the shorts and I can't read them, I can't translate them, so I don't know what you're saying, so I don't want to be disrespectful and respond, okay? Might be negative, you do get a few, and that's life. Take care, stay safe, until the next one. Again, thanks for watching, goodbye.